Hey, it has now been about a day since the Raven-Patriot playoff game, the complete abomination. Got me thinking about something that really freaking pisses me off. It's fans that live in one town, that have lived there their whole life, and hate their hometown team. I'm not just talking about people that they prefer another team, they like another team better, but, well, maybe we're the second place. I'm not just talking about that. I'm talking about people that hate their hometown team. And I've experienced that a lot lately. Especially people, lately, mostly with Steeler fans, Patriot fans, people with no real reason, no good reason, they just hate our hometown team. Now, here's the deal. You are allowed to cheer for whichever team you want to. It is a free country. But what pisses me off is when you live in a certain area and are incredibly vocal about your hate for the hometown team and picking fights with people that do cheer for the hometown team. I'm in Baltimore here, and nothing pisses me off, well, in football season, nothing pisses me off more than people that have to cheer for the Steelers or Patriots. That really just gets on my nerves. And it's not just that you cheer for them, it's that you have to talk about how much you hate the Ravens, and if we try to retaliate, you act like we're like we're just starting fights with you. This is Baltimore. If you hate the Ravens and you're vocal about it, you better be prepared for whatever kind of verbal abuse you're gonna have. You want to cheer against us, you want to hate our team, you don't want to hear any verbal abuse, then you shut your damn mouth about it and quit rubbing it in every time the Ravens lose. This also goes into baseball. Another thing that pisses me off. Front runners, people that cheer, especially the Yankees and Red Sox. People, you're not from Boston, you're not from New York. If you're from that area and you cheer for them, I'm fine with that. You know, it makes sense. You know, if you're from New York and you cheer for the Yankees, I have no problem with you. It's people that cheer for teams just because they win. And especially when they hate the Orioles. Now, look, we've had 14 years in a row we haven't done crap. But it still just pisses me the hell off when you cheer for the teams just because they win. Here's what I think. If you cannot cheer for a team when they're losing, you have zero right to cheer for them when they're winning. And this is just pissing me off to no end. I am so sick of people who feel the need they just want to cheer for whatever team happens to win. If they're not good, well, let's go cheer for some other team. And sit there and criticize people like me who cheer for our hometown team, a team we've been loyal to our entire life. And they're sitting there and talking trash to us. Like, you're from this area. Why can't you have a little bit of hometown pride? That just pisses me the hell off. And even if you don't like the team, even if you do hate the team, can't you at least appreciate why we cheer for the team that plays in our hometown? I don't know, that just pisses me the hell off. And I'm just seeing more and more of it as time goes on. And especially in baseball. The Yankees, I've always hated, and the Red Sox, I've just gotten increasingly pissed off with them. I am glad that the Orioles stopped them from making the playoffs, even if we're not going anywhere. I think Boston fans and New York fans are the worst. People that cheer for that team are a team of the worst. Again, if you are from that area, I don't have a problem with you. But if you're from here, you never lived in that area, you don't have any relatives from that area, yet you cheer for them because they're winning, or because they have pretty colors, or they have A-Rod, or all that kind of crap, that is the kind of thing that really pisses me off. You're a front runner. And, I don't know, maybe I'm going a little bit too far in this case, but whenever I see somebody with a Yankee hat, or with a Red Sox hat, Steelers jersey, and I know for a fact that they're not from that area, they're not cheering for that team because they moved here, it pretty much already gives me a good indication of your personality. It's saying, you know what, I'm a front runner. I will cheer for the team that wins, and likewise in the rest of my life, I will be fair weather and everything else. It means if I'm your friend, I'll only be your friend if things are going well. If things aren't going well, I'll just be a fair weather friend there too. If I'm working with a company and things don't go 100% perfect all the time, I'm going to quit. If my spouse burns the toast, I want a divorce. That's pretty much the message that I'm getting from people that cheer for these teams just because they win. And it just pisses me off. And you know what? If you want to cheer for them, you can. It's your right. Like I said, this is a free country. But quit talking trash to us when we live in the same hometown for cheering for our hometown team. It just really pisses me off. Alright, I'm out.